Good morning. I did not wake up with these new mindset shifts. They have challenged me. They have completely changed the way I think. And honestly, they've made me a best version of myself. And today I want to share those 5 things with you. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's dive right in. Number one is where you lack confidence, you need to build evidence. I used to think that confidence is something that you are born with or without, not knowing that it is a skill that you hone, that you build, that you work on a daily basis. There's so many opportunities that I have missed in the past because I was lacking confidence, because I was scared to speak my mind, because I was scared of being judged. So learn to improve your confidence by building evidence. Obviously, when you're doing something for the first time, you're going to look cringy, it's going to suck, it's going to feel awkward, but you keep on doing that over and over and over and over again. And when I say that you need to do something over and over and over and over again, I don't mean that you do the exact same thing. After doing it maybe for 5 times, then you go back and you watch yourself and you say, where do I need to improve? How can I change? Where are the places, or what blind spots do I have? And then you change and you take it from there. I remember when I first started going to gym, I used to be so nervous. You know that the section at the gym that has all the weights where most men go there to lift and do biceps and triceps. I used to be so scared of going there. And then I started going for just maybe 5 minutes. And then the next day I would go for 10 minutes. Now I am so comfortable because I am not afraid to be seen. I'm not afraid to be in uncomfortable situations because I know that everyone is minding their business. So allow yourself to be in uncomfortable places that will help you to grow and that will improve your confidence. And another thing that can also improve your confidence is being honest with yourself. Have integrity. If you told yourself that you're going to do this, do it. If you told yourself that you're going to go to this place on this day to maybe go to gym, maybe do an assignment, whatever it is, you need to do that for yourself. That will help you to build trust, to know that you are worthy of keeping up with the promises for yourself. It starts with you. So every promise that you make to yourself, make sure that you deliver before you can expect that from anyone else. So let's go to point number 2. Don't be scared of making mistakes. I used to be so scared of this. I used to think that I am a perfectionist, but honestly, no one is a perfectionist. You are just scared of putting yourself out there because you're scared of being judged. You are scared of falling short. You are scared of making mistakes, of being embarrassed. So ask yourself, what is your real fear? Because it is not just being perfect. Maybe you don't want people to think that you are not smart or you are not good enough. Whatever it is, you need to face those and allow yourself to make mistakes, and know that the biggest mistake that you think you have made right now, it is not your biggest mistake, because you are so young. You're still going to make so many mistakes in the future, and that is fine. So allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to fail forward, allow yourself to make mistakes. But every time you make a mistake, just learn from that, just pick yourself up from that and keep going. The more you do this, the more you will improve your life. Number 3 is you need to learn to be flexible with your mindset. This was really challenging for me because I used to believe that I am stubborn, and when you are stubborn, it's really difficult to change. It's really difficult to allow new things to happen in your life. And remember that change is inevitable. You will always face changes. Now there's new AI, there's new apps that are going to come in the future. So allow yourself to change, not just with the apps and things that are going on around you, but with your mindset, because your mindset is your biggest asset. So if you see that something is not working out for you, change your mind, because remember, beliefs are things that you tell yourself over and over and over and over again. And as long as you believe something, and it's going to come true for you. So allow yourself to change your mindset when something is no longer serving you. When something is destroying your life, allow yourself to say, okay, I'm no longer going to believe in this. I'm going to build a new mindset for myself that will help me to go towards my goals. Okay. Then another point that I want to talk about is you need to stop labeling yourself. This other time we had a meeting with another guy at work who was talking about AI, and then he was saying that in each and every public area that you are at, that is an opportunity for you to network. You never know who you are speaking to. You might be speaking to your future boss. You might be speaking to someone who's going to help to build your business. So every time when you are in a train, start the conversations, say hi to someone, ask how are they doing, and just talk about the little things. You never know where your conversation might lead. And then one of the questions was, okay, how do I overcome the fear of talking to strangers as an introvert? And then this guy said, you know what, you need to first of all stop labeling yourself. Stop telling yourself that you are an introvert if that means that it's going to block you from opportunities in life. If being an introvert for you means that you're not going to be able to speak your mind, to talk to strangers, to learn new things, to put yourself out there, then you need to stop giving yourself that label. And for me, I would say that even if you don't change, even if you label yourself as an introvert, maybe change your perspective about what an introvert is. Because for me, an introvert is someone who's very good at listening. It's someone who thinks before they speak up. So look at the great things about the introvert instead of looking at, okay, it means that maybe I cannot speak to strangers, it means that I have to keep quiet, it means that I'm going to be socially awkward. Think of the great things that label has, and then tell yourself that even if I am an introvert, it is not going to stop me from going out there, speaking my mind, trying new things, being uncomfortable, because I know that that is where my growth is going to come from. The last one that I really love is you need to be your own best friend. What do I mean by this? How do you speak to your best friend when your best friend is going through something difficult? How do you encourage them? How do you pick them up? You don't insult them. You don't say that they're stupid. Even if you're joking, you don't say things that are demeaning to your best friend. You allow your best friend to make mistakes, and you always encourage them. Be like that for yourself. Know that there is no one who's going to talk to you more than you talk to yourself. So be mindful of the things that you say to yourself, because your thoughts are going to shape your actions, and your actions are going to shape your habits, and your habits are going to change your life. So be mindful of the things you say to yourself. Take care of yourself, love yourself, be there for yourself, heal your inner child, heal your inner teenager. Journal, talk to yourself in a kind manner. Journal, write letters to yourself. Love yourself, appreciate yourself, take yourself out, and I promise you this will really completely change. This will really transform your life. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? And also, please rate my makeup. I did my makeup this morning and I'm still learning, so I'm really interested to know what you think of it. And have a great day. I love you. Thank you for your time and your energy. Have a day as beautiful as you are. Goodbye.